Have you ever wondered how the invisible ties between banks, governments, and homeowners weave a complex web of interactions that shape our societies? It's a fascinating, intricate world, full of both collaboration and controversy. Today, we'll explore this fascinating triad, breaking it down into understandable components. Our journey begins with understanding the role of banks. Banks, in their most basic form, are financial institutions that accept deposits, make loans, and offer financial services. But their role goes beyond that. They act as intermediaries in the property market, providing the funds that allow homeowners to purchase their properties. This is done through mortgages, a type of loan specifically designed for property purchases. However, banks don't operate in a vacuum. They're regulated by governments, which set rules to ensure fair practices and protect consumers. One such rule is the requirement for banks to perform due diligence before granting a loan, ensuring the borrower can realistically repay it. This is meant to prevent predatory lending, a controversial practice where banks offer loans to borrowers who are unlikely to meet the repayment terms. Then, there's the relationship between governments and homeowners. It's a bond most visibly seen in the form of property taxes. Governments levy these taxes on homeowners, and the revenue generated is often used for public services like education, infrastructure, and emergency services. In many cases, these taxes are collected by banks as part of the mortgage payment and then forwarded to the government, further intertwining the relationship between these three entities. But it's not always a smooth sailing. Controversies and criticisms often emerge from these interactions. For instance, some argue that property taxes disproportionately burden lower-income homeowners. Others criticize the government's regulation of banks, either calling for more oversight to prevent predatory lending or less interference to stimulate economic growth. These complex dynamics between banks, governments, and homeowners are constantly evolving, driven by regulatory changes, economic conditions, and public debate. Efforts to protect consumers, such as laws against predatory lending and regulations to ensure fair property taxation, are part of the ongoing tug-of-war in this intricate relationship. To summarize, the relationship between banks, governments, and homeowners is a complex web of interactions, shaped by collaboration, regulation, and controversy. Banks play a pivotal role in the property market, providing the funds for homeowners to purchase properties. Governments regulate banks and levy property taxes on homeowners, using the revenue for public services. Controversies and criticisms arise from these interactions, sparking public debate and driving ongoing policy reform efforts. Understanding this relationship offers a broader perspective on the dynamics that shape our societies and economies. It's a fascinating exploration into the invisible ties that bind us all. As we navigate this intricate world, we gain a deeper appreciation for the nuanced interactions that underpin our everyday lives.